everybody. Welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie, Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie, Jessica.
And the giggles, apparently.
Tomato.
Yeah, I'm a tomato. We got it. So it is time for the video that tests our friendship whenever we do this. This is the Convincing My Bestie series. Mandy has a very interesting look on her face, and I am dreading this video because it is her turn to convince me. And I think y'all did me dirty. That's what I'm going to say. Accidentally saw when somebody was commenting something. I didn't see what the poll was, but I know a poll went up, and I just have a bad feeling y'all did me dirty. Remember when I said that somebody commented and I went and replied to it, and then I realized that it was not a video thing, it was you. Yeah, anyhow. Okay.
But you can, when we see comments, they don't show up with like it just says it was a post. So we can't see. You'd have to
and
go
then I
in
realized
and look at the poll.
that there was a poll, and I was like, I'm staying out of this.
Okay. So I put up a poll with 4 different things that we haven't done for a while, and the people picked this. So this is what it shall be. Before you have a fit, I just want to point out that it has been over 2.5 years since we did this as a convincing. We've only done it once.
Sure, there's a reason why.
Well, the people want it.
Okay. So what is that?
Be looking at the camera so everyone can see your face.
Well,
please.
I have to put my notes. Okay.
It is brother's best friend.
You all are assholes.
I
not really
went through my trope journal.
Uh-huh.
Right here. My trope journal. I actually even went back to my original trope journal because we had been so long since we've done this trope. And I picked out ones that were like my favorites. So I have some good ones in this one. So I think you'll be just fine.
Okay. Well,
but
I guess
before we get started.
Yeah.
Did you forget that part?
No, I was just confused on where we were at. I'm just so excited for Brother's Best Friend that I lost track.
Okay. So before we get started, we do have channel membership now. So check that out if you're interested. And I am sure that we are doing some giveaways. So wait, this is coming out. We do have our giveaways still happening. So we have the Coveted cover giveaway, which does end on July 10th. So if you're watching this video the day it comes out, you still have a little tiny bit of more time to get in on that. And if you are, we also have our Bray video giveaway going on, and it is our 26 books of 2026. So if you are watching this at a later time, we have those, we will have giveaways going on all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Nope. But yep. I'm ready to write.
Okay. The first book that I have for you does not have audio, but it's very good. It is part of a series. I feel like the series is best read in order. I think you've read part of the series. So for those of you at home, there are audio for the first 2 books, and then the last 2 don't have audio. But that is Shattered by Rin Shear. So this is part of her Broken Souls trilogy. So in the first book, something happens that impacts the entire friend group, and each friend in that group ends up with a book, basically. So here we have Neil. He has been spending months getting to know this mysterious texter who keeps texting him. And then he thinks they've really built this connection. He like really has feelings for this person. And then everything kind of comes crashing down when he learns it's his best friend's little sister. Wait. Best friend's little sister. So this isn't brother's best friend, is it?
Yeah, because it's her brother's best friend. If she's the little sister to his best friend.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took me a minute. Yeah, I'm like, wait. Yeah. His best friend's little sister would be her, her brother's best friend. Wow. I don't have siblings like this, so I get confused, apparently. I just started to panic for a second when I saw it written like that. Okay. So when he finds out this is his best friend's little sister, he also panics and doesn't know what to do with this and his feelings. He feels like she's really betrayed him and he is very angry about it. And then years later, they end up meeting up and their lives have not been easy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Next, we have this is a forbidden romance, and this will not be for everyone, but I really wanted to just try and get away from like the very basic contemporary feel of Brother's Best Friend. So, again, this book will not be for everyone because it is on the taboo side. So, this is The Truth About Heartbreak by B. Celeste. This does contain some cheating in it. So, River was adopted when she was younger. Um, and Everett is her brother from her adopted family. So she was adopted when she was a child, like she was in foster care and then adopted. So this is not a situation of where she was raised like from a baby with this family. So her brother Oliver's best friend is Everett. And she always kind of bonded with Everett when she was younger and really liked him. And then he ends up getting a girlfriend, and that breaks her little young heart quite a lot. And when she's a little bit older, some things happen between the two of them, which leads to some cheating and just very, very messy, messy situation. Very messy.
Audio?
Yes, it's very good.
Okay.
Okay. But again, it has got that taboo, forbidden element in it and will not be for everyone.
Yeah.
Then I have All This Time by Harlow James. This is the first book in the Blossom Peak series. I have notes on the audio, Samantha Brentmore and Teddy Hamilton, so you know it's going to be fantastic. This one sucked me right in. So they haven't seen each other. Fletcher and Lainey haven't seen each other in some time. They have known each other for a long time because of the brother's best friend. Fletcher is in the NFL now and he kind of like left the town and has been gone. So we have like the friends to enemies to lovers vibe because they're kind of now on the enemy side. She does not like him. She has like some pretty hateful names for him. The people at her salon all refer to him by those types of names. And there's some other stuff going on which has led him to not coming back, but he is back now because the two of them are organizing a wedding for their friend Elliot and his wife, our fiance Tori, and it's disastrous because the two of them are not planning anything for themselves. So Fletcher and Lainey are basically acting like the bride and groom and going to like the cake testing and doing all of this stuff while they don't really like each other. Okay.
Okay.
Your level of excitement is fun. It's not making me feel awkward at all over here.
Sorry.
I'm going to start doing this to you from now on when you're like,
I'm just listening.
aliens.
And we've already discussed that I just don't feel good either. So don't read too much into it.
I
Although,
don't know if we've discussed it in this video.
Not in this video, I don't think.
Okay. This is the last book in the Lucky River Ranch series, but they can all be read as standalones. So this is Writer by Jessica Peterson. It's Cowboys. So Ryder sees, and there's obviously audio for this one as well. Ryder sees Billy fall during her first barrel race, and she's out on the ground. He's watching this rodeo, and he jumps up, doesn't even understand what's motivating him, but this is his best friend's little sister. He jumps up, runs out there, and rushes to her and doesn't like really even think about it, but he's like panicky. about what has happened to her. Like, is she okay type thing. Ryder is very broken. Some things have happened to him, and he's like just kind of really struggling, doesn't really see himself wanting to settle down or anything like that. And uh, she wants to work the ranch. So she's on a neighboring ranch. She wants to work her ranch, like the family's ranch, and be outside. And her family basically is like, you're good at math. You're our accountant. Sit in this room and do all the bookkeeping. And she doesn't like that. So that's why she's trying to like push boundaries and go out and be a barrel racer and all this stuff. So she just really feels stifled. And the two of them kind of turn to each other. They have some fantastic banter in this. And it's just really, really good. I know I'm not probably like saying anything that's making you super excited to read it. It's just really good. I know you like cowboys, so I think that you would like Ryder.
And you
And
don't have
the
to read
audio
the
is
other
really good.
books.
What?
You don't have to read the other books to pick that one up, right?
No, I mean, you do see like it's an interconnected standalone. So you will see some of the other couples in there occasionally, but it's nothing that where you're like, wait, what's going on?
Okay.
Okay. We have two more left.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I have Undeniably Enemies by Jay Simeon. And so this is Ren and Jack. So Jack's best friend, Jack took his best friend's little sister's virginity at a Halloween party. They were wearing masks, so he did not realize who she was. She knew who he was.
Okay.
Okay. He was not happy. Like he panics big time when he realizes what has happened. Okay. They have become enemies since then because Ren was pretty like pissed off that he, with his not so great reaction to the situation. They've gone their separate ways. Ren is now back in Boston and she is a doctor. He's a doctor, or she might, maybe she's a nurse. I'm trying to remember. All of Julie's characters are doctors in this series, so I can't remember if she's a nurse or a doctor. He's her boss though, so I think she's a doctor too, but he's her boss. And Jack is now up for being chief. So there's a lot of drama and things that are coming with this, and he cannot be involved with her because of this. But there's definitely a lot of unresolved feelings between our enemies.
Okay.
And I mean, taking somebody's virginity and then full on panicking about it,
That's
you
not
can
good.
kind of see why she's not very happy with it.
Yeah. Understandably so.
But I also kind of see it from his side too, like his best friend's little sister. Like I do understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. And by little sister, she was an adult when that happened. Like, just want to point that out.
Yeah.
I said little sister in another video, and I feel like sometimes that makes it sound like little sister sounds like a child. Okay, and then last I have Runaway Bride's Guide to Love by Shel Sloan. So we have Stella who's supposed to be getting married, and she finds out that her fiance has cheated on her and spent all their money. And so she is wearing a gown. Her wedding dress was picked out by her almost mother-in-law, and she finds the dress hideous. She finds all of this out like as they're supposed to be getting married. So she takes off in her hideous gown to a bar and starts drinking. There's a handsome stranger who sits next to her, and she decides she's going to go on. They end up hooking up that night, and then the next day she decides to go on her honeymoon. So she goes on her honeymoon to her brother's. He like owns some property or something, so she goes down there to stay. And then somebody comes knocking in to check on her, knocking on the door to check on her, and it's her brother's best friend, who turns out to be Emmett, the guy from the bar that she had the one night stand with when she was still wearing her wedding dress. And there is a reason she doesn't know her brother's best friend. They're like adults, his college best friend type situation, who lives out of town. And that's why she's never met him before. Like, just in case you're like, wait, why wouldn't she have recognized him? Okay.
Okay.
There you have it. I feel like this was a good wide range of situations of brother's best friend and
Okay.
good ones.
Okay.
I'm sure you're like, oh my gosh, I want to read all of them. I don't know how I will ever choose.
Not sure I'd go that far, but
I also tried to pick authors that I know that you like.
yeah. I'm
You're
trying to
welcome.
decide.
I don't know that you bend over backwards like this for me in these videos.
No, because
I
you don't
know.
normally read my Omegaverse authors. I mean,
I tried really hard on this one for
you
you to make
did
Brother's Best
so
Friend less
good.
painful. And
Yeah,
might
and I
we just go
appreciate
back
that.
to one of the original suggestions of Brother's Best Friend set in Alaska, done wrong with like fake dating or something like that.
No, I think you did okay for Brother's Best Friend. I think you tried very hard. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the Jessica Peterson book. I was trying to decide between that and Harlow's. I need to read Harlow's for something else. So I'm just going to try Jessica Peterson.
Okay.
So
It's a really good cowboy series. I don't think that you'll be disappointed.
my aunt was a barrel racer. I like barrel racing. So, let's try it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll be back then.
After Jessica Twist has to read all 6.
Nice try. In 2 days? Yeah, no.
We could extend this if you'd like.
I'm okay. That's a lot of cowboys. I mean, I love
That could be a
cowboys, but I
big
like dark
twist to our
cowboys.
convincing. The person has to read like all of them or more than one and then like rank order them.
That doesn't sound very fun. Especially when we're mood readers. That's just going to
Yeah,
affect
you've
you.
never been in the mood for Brother's Best Friend.
No, because I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If we're an adult, date your adults, date.
Well, I'm
So.
excited for some more upcoming ones.
Upcoming what, videos?
Of convincings. I have a really good one coming up.
Me too. I got a couple of them. Oh my God.
It's just
Damn.
me trying to convince you to read all of the Elkins books.
No.
Oh my gosh, I could get Karen to come join us and we'll just like
No. Sorry, that will
that's
be
what
a
it's gonna
convincing
be.
that I will bail out of. I've already read some. No, thank you. I don't want to continue.
The irony of that is that I think, didn't I read the first one because you told me to? Probably.
Yep.
A lot of my favorite contemporary books came from your recommendations,
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
which is funny
Mhm.
because you're like,
No, because I love like Corinne and who are some of the other ones? Carrie Ann Cole. I've always been a fan, huge fan of Carrie Ann Cole. But I mean, there's been some, but L. Kennedy's I don't like. I don't care for. They're
but you liked the
college.
deal.
I did, but that was like I read that when I first started reading, and my reading taste has evolved. I just have a hard time with kids in college,
Yeah,
especially as a mom with kids in college.
that'll be
So
my next book rec for you.
yeah, yeah.
Why?
No, we've done that before, and that is a hard no.
It actually wasn't even that popular of a video.
No.
You people better come through for me on Brother's Best Friend because I could do this one several times over.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go
Okay,
read this book.
you go read it.
I will. Okay.
Okay, Jessica, how did you like your Brother's Best Friend?
I I don't like my brother's best friend like that. He's a married man. But as far as the book goes, uh it was okay. I'm surprised my eyes didn't get stuck. It was just okay. I don't know. The whole like I can't date her because she's my brother's or my best friend's sister drives me insane. Like I'm surprised my eyes didn't get stuck in the rolling, like stuck like the back of my head. But the book
I
itself
didn't
was
feel like
okay.
that was predominantly in this.
In the beginning, it was definitely in that a lot. But I mean, it was okay. It's not something I would pick up for myself. Let's put it that way. So it's all right.
Was the writing okay?
Writing was good.
Okay.
Yeah, writing was great. It's just that it was just not my favorite thing to read as far as the trope. But the
Mhm.
story was okay once we got past all that. That's just one of my hangups. If you're an adult, date who you want, and nobody should tell you that you can't. So, as long as you're both consenting adults. Put that caveat. But I can see why you like the series. I can see why you like Jessica Peterson.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what to rate it yet. Because I don't feel like it's a 3. And I mean, it's probably a 4. I don't know. This is where I wish we had like halves. But then even that, I feel guilty. I feel like it still should be a 4 because that's my hang up and not the book itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So that's where we're landing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you changed your mind about your brother's best friend?
Not the one in real life and not the trope. So no. No.
Okay.
It's just not my thing. Mm-mm.
That's okay. Every
Okay.
trope is not for everybody.
I know. That's why we torture each other with these.
Yes, but this was the one that people wanted. So hopefully
Yeah.
this video does really well and makes your pain and torture
Worthwhile.
worth it.
Yeah. Make my pain and torture worthwhile. It really wasn't that torturous, but it was an okay book. So I am curious about the one that has there's other guys in the series that I'm curious about.
Ooh, who?
The one that has the kid and his
That,
wife died or something.
I think that's Sawyer.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
remember.
sure.
I
Or was
listened to
that
it
Wyatt?
yesterday, but I can't tell you who anybody is.
Yeah, Sawyer and Sawyer and Ava.
Okay.
Both are single parents in this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that was the last one in the series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So I might go back and pick up that book. We'll see.
And then her new series, which is a spinoff from this, Colt, comes out in August. I can't wait.
There's a lot of good books coming out in August.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But we're not there yet, so we're not going to talk about that yet.
No.
No.
There is
All right.
still a lot of summer left.
Oh, so much that it's never going to end.
I hope not.
Yeah. Okay. You ready to wrap this one up then?
Yes. So make sure to check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and a lot of times Wednesdays for new videos from us.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.